The Los Angeles Lakers are once again in the NBA spotlight, and the latest rumors could completely change the Western Conference. With the season approaching and a roster many already consider championship caliber, new speculation suggests the management isn't done yet. Big names are once again being linked to the team, while at the same time, there's a risk of losing one of their rising stars to a direct rival. Will the Lakers be able to take the next step toward a title? Or will an unexpected departure shake up the franchise's plans? Stay until the end because we'll detail everything now. And before continuing, subscribe to the channel, like to stay, and activate the bell, because here you won't miss a thing about the Lakers. Wiggins trade buzz. The first wave of excitement comes from a major rumor reignited by NBA insider Mark Stein, who has pointed once again to Andrew Wiggins as a potential target for the Los Angeles Lakers. The idea of Wiggins wearing purple and gold is not entirely new, but now the noise is growing louder and the timing feels different. The Lakers, after a busy offseason where they secured Luka Doncic with a massive $165 million extension, added DeAndre Ayton to finally fill the long vacant center spot, and brought in Marcus Smart to boost their defensive firepower, are still hunting for ways to elevate their roster. According to Stein, Los Angeles has softened its stance on trading for players whose contracts stretch beyond the 2025 to 2026 season, something that was previously considered off the table. That change alone could open the door wide for a player like Wiggins, who is still under significant financial commitment. This renewed interest is not baseless. Wiggins is the type of two-way swingman who could instantly upgrade the Lakers' rotation. His ability to score efficiently while also locking down opponents defensively has made him a highly sought-after asset since his days with the Golden State Warriors, where he played a crucial role in their championship run. More recently, he was moved to Miami in the Jimmy Butler trade, bringing energy and consistency to South Beach. Now, with the Heat exploring ways to improve their financial flexibility, Wiggins could become the centerpiece of a deal, and the Lakers might just be the team ready to pounce. Financially, acquiring Wiggins is no small task. He is set to make $28.2 million this season, with a player option worth $30.1 million for 2026 to 27. Just a few months ago, Lakers management would have balked at the idea of tying up cap space in another long-term contract. But after locking in Doncic as the face of the franchise, and with LeBron James's future hanging in uncertainty, the franchise is clearly signaling a willingness to make bold moves if it means solidifying their title chances. Stein himself wrote, "I wouldn't have classified him as a Lakers target before Doncic's future was secured, but things are different now." That alone shows the shift in mindset within the Lakers front office. Statistically, Wiggins remains a highly valuable piece. Last season, he averaged 18.0 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.6 assists across 60 games, shooting nearly 45% from the field and 37.4% from beyond the arc. Playing alongside LeBron, Doncic, and Austin Reeves, defenses would be forced to focus elsewhere, giving Wiggins even more favorable matchups and open looks. That kind of offensive spacing, combined with his defensive versatility, could turn the Lakers into a nightmare for opposing coaches. The question now becomes, is Miami truly willing to part with Wiggins? Reports suggest they plan to begin the season with him on the roster, but flexibility has always been a priority for the Heat. If the right offer comes along, they may not hesitate. For the Lakers, the message is clear. Stay ready, because adding a piece like Wiggins could be the final push needed to close the gap with the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder. And speaking of staying ready, Lakers fans need to prepare for another storm brewing, because if the Wiggins rumor wasn't enough, there's another storyline hitting even closer to home. One that could directly shake the identity of this team moving forward. Austin Reeves' future in question. While the Lakers explore adding firepower from the outside, they may also be on the verge of losing one of their most beloved players, Austin Reeves. The rising star has gone from undrafted hopeful to one of the most reliable pieces in the Lakers' rotation, earning the trust of LeBron James and becoming a key contributor in clutch moments. But despite his growth and production, his future in Los Angeles is now uncertain, and whispers are growing louder that the Sacramento Kings could be preparing to make a move that would send shockwaves through the league. The story begins with Reeves' contract situation. Currently locked into a 4-year, $53.8 million deal that includes a player option for the 2026-27 season, Reeves has already outperformed the value of his contract. At this point, it seems inevitable that he will seek a new deal that reflects his worth on the open market. But here's the problem. The Lakers may not be willing or able to pay him what he's worth. With Doncic and LeBron commanding massive salaries and the franchise always looking to position itself for future superstar additions, Reeves could find himself the odd man out. For the Kings, however, this is the perfect opportunity. After losing De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs, Sacramento has been left scrambling for a reliable ball handler who can also complement Domantas Sabonis in the pick and roll. Reeves checks all those boxes. Not only does he bring a steady scoring touch, but his playmaking and court vision would allow Sabonis to operate more freely inside. Sacramento has already added Dennis Schroeder, but given his history of bouncing from team to team, they know he may not be a long-term solution. Reeves, on the other hand, represents stability, youth, and upside. The idea of losing Reeves is painful for Lakers fans. He embodies the underdog story, the player who went undrafted in 2021 after rejecting a late pick from Detroit, then fought his way into a starting role on one of the NBA's most storied franchises. He's become a fan favorite, someone who represents hard work and grit, qualities that Los Angeles supporters hold dear. Yet the financial reality of the NBA often forces tough decisions, and this may be one of them. What makes this rumor even more alarming is that Reeves' departure wouldn't just be a loss for the Lakers. It would be a massive win for a Western Conference rival. Sacramento, still searching for ways to elevate their ceiling, could suddenly find themselves armed with a young star who fits perfectly into their system. And if Reeves helps the Kings push deeper into the playoffs, while the Lakers scramble to replace his production, the optics of such a move would sting even more. At its core, this situation is a reminder of the balancing act the Lakers are playing. On one hand, they are aggressively pursuing players like Andrew Wiggins to maximize their championship window with LeBron and Doncic. On the other, they are at risk of losing the very depth pieces that make a championship run possible. Fans will be watching closely to see which path the franchise chooses, add proven talent at a cost, or retain homegrown stars whose value continues to climb. One thing is certain, the coming months will define not only the makeup of this roster, but also the trajectory of the Lakers' championship dreams. And now, I want to hear from you. Should the Lakers risk everything to bring in another star player, even at the risk of losing one of the most beloved players on the roster? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a like, because that really helps strengthen our work and ensures you don't miss any Lakers news.